Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Actors Area. Sean Grant, your host. It's been a minute, but at the same time, I'm happy to be back. Life is absolutely fantastic. I hope it is the same for you, and I hope that you find yourself booking all the things that you want to book, but more importantly, you're happy as an actor, you're growing as an actor, and you're finding all the fulfillment you could truly desire as an actor, actress, or performer, or all three. So, with that being said, today is all about understanding the power of the spoken word, okay? We're getting in to today's topic of understanding the power of a mantra or an affirmation for an actor. And so the reason why words are so effective, because your words create vibrations that create circumstances within your life. Okay? And how do I simplify that? Whatever you think, whatever you believe, whatever you act upon usually shows what you decide to have faith in, okay? And if you have faith in the idea that you're always going to be a success, there's more than enough roles for everybody else, you're always going to be chosen to do things that you choose to do, that's going to be your reality. And if you believe in the opposite, that will be your reality. So in order for us to ensure that we're not only booking, but we're booking the right type of roles, we have to put ourselves in a position to where we are speaking it over our lives. One of the most powerful scriptures, whether or not you're religious, it doesn't matter, but one of the most powerful scriptures from the Bible goes something like this. Basically, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Okay? Death and life are in the power of the tongue. And what that means is either you're going to speak vibrancy, you're going to speak life, you're going to speak success, you're going to speak fulfillment into your life, or you are going to speak the opposite. And one of the most important things you can do, I want to share with you right now that I do, I go to sleep. I have a small, tiny notebook. It's like a miniature notebook. And what I do is I write different mantras and affirmations that I come across that I know would benefit my life in the most amazing way possible. And I'm going to share one with you that I use for acting here in just a bit. But what I do is I keep this book by my bed at night when I go to sleep. Because as soon as I wake up, the first thing I do is I say thank you. Thank you that I'm alive. Thank you that I'm able to go at it again another day and experience all the wonderful joy that exists here in this life. But I also pull out my miniature notebook and I go through my affirmations and my mantra. And if it's something that I feel intuitively guided to express more so than anything else, then I will do that. Aside from that, what I'll make sure of is that I can say all that truly affects my life in the most positive, uplifting, fulfilling way possible. I'll go through a list of about, let's say, 100 mantras or affirmations. Maybe not that many, but close to it. But anyway, lost my train of thought there. Yeah, what I was saying is basically if there's something that stands out to me, if there's one mantra that stands out on that day, what I'll do is I'll repeat it a couple times. But the trick is with mantras and affirmations is you have to say it in a place to where you're feeling, right? Because the subconscious connects immediately to something that you have an intense, visceral feeling to. So it's important to know, once you know that, that's a really important truth, not just for career, but for life. When something affects you in a way that you feel into it really intensely, your subconscious mind is going to accept it as a suggestion. The way to describe the subconscious mind is basically power without direction. right? It's just waiting for you to set it free to do what it needs to do, right? So with that being said, I find that mantra, I find that affirmation, and I say it. And when I say it, I feel into it. And by feeling into it, a bit of a peace comes over me when I'm reciting this and every word is coming out and I know it's going towards the universe. And it's the most amazing thing you could ever experience. And once you've done that, all you have to do is surrender to how the thing manifests within your life. Okay? And for me, this has been probably the most compelling, most amazing experience I could have ever encountered. Because before I was just kind of, trying to figure out what roles are best, just submitting for this, submitting for that. Now everything is divinely guided, which means if it's divinely guided and I've spoken the word that it's in accordance with my highest good, that means that there's a divine plan in place. So even if I don't book this audition, there's something better available for me, right? Because I'll give you an instance. So I started saying this affirmation, which once again, I'm going to give it to you in just a bit. And immediately I felt it click. It just clicked. And literally I surrendered, because surrender is important because you have to detach from it. You can't have an attachment to what it is that you're attempting to manifest. I detached from it, and right then and there, once I detached, literally like later that day, I got a message saying that I had an audition for a television show. So super excited. I auditioned for it, but I didn't get it. But once again, I had to remind myself, and it's important for you to know this too, this was divinely ordered to come into my life. So this means that this is part of a bigger divine plan, right? So you always have to know, whenever you audition for something, it's not always just about that role. It's not like, so in auditioning over the years for different casting directors, sometimes they will call you in for something that is completely opposite of your type, but they just want to see you on camera because they have an idea of what you might be like as an actor, but they want to be able to have you available for like roles down the road, or even a different role within the project that they're casting now. So always get excited about that. And especially when you direct the energy towards bringing in the roles that are best for you, the roles that are in congruence with your energy and your spirit. Once again, you can trust that there's always a plan in place to get you to where you truly desire, right? So I made you wait long enough. I'm going to give you this affirmation or this mantra, either one, doesn't matter. And I'll give you some time to write it down. So if you want to pull out a pen and pad while I'm finding this, okay? And I'm going to say it really slow, and I just want you to feel it as I say it, right? And so feel free to change any words you need to. I use infinite spirit because I believe in a higher power. I believe in the divine. I believe in the God within me. But if you feel like you need to use something different, it's all about what gets you to the feeling, right? And once you're at the feeling, then you know the ball is rolling. So here it is. Infinite spirit, open the way for my right position as an actor or performer. I now give thanks. It manifests under grace in a perfect way. Okay? And so the reason we say under grace in a perfect way, because under grace in a perfect way means that everybody involved, it's in their highest good as well, right? Because we have to know in life we're always working together as a unit. It's not just all about me or all about somebody else. Everybody's working as a unit. So we are contributing to the highest good of all concerned. That's what under grace in a perfect way means. Okay? Repeat it for you 2 more times. Infinite spirit, Open the way for my right position as an actor or performer. I now give thanks it manifests under grace in a perfect way. Infinite Spirit, open the way for my right position as an actor or performer. I now give thanks it manifests under grace in a perfect way. So I'll explain to you what this means. Right? We'll just kind of break it down real quick before we let you go. So infinite spirit basically means God, the all that is, the great goddess, the universe, God in me, whatever you use, whatever you feel most comfortable with, that covers the entire multiverse, not just universe, but multiverse, right? And from there, when you say open, you're asking for it to be shown to you, for it to be revealed to you. So to open means that you surrender to it, right? When you surrender, you become completely open to everything. And this is important, how to not let judgment get the best of you, because if judgment is present, judgment can sometimes talk you right out of the thing that you're looking for. So just be mindful of that. But when you're open, you're completely receptive to what the divine is giving you that's in your highest good, okay? So open the way for my right position. When we say right comes from the word righteous, which means perfect, which means on point, which means just for you. By divine right, it is just for you. It's not for Jack, Bobby, and Susie. It's for you. It's for Sean, which means that the divine has cleared everything out so you can see the right role, the right position for you as an actor performer. And so we give thanks because we realize that it's already done. The way has already been opened for me to be in the right position as an actor performer. So what do I do from there? I give thanks, right? I give thanks, praise, gratitude, whatever it is so important because once again, that's going to open you up even more and it shows a sense of appreciation, right? So, and from there, once again, as I explained, under grace in a perfect way means that everybody involved is benefiting from you being in this right position as an actor. Guys, this gets me so excited because it basically clears out all the gunk, all the mindless activity that you have to go through in order to get into a place of truly realizing your highest and best desires as an actor, as an actress, as a performer. It just opens it up. And your words you speak, your thoughts are so powerful, especially when you feel it. And the one thing I want to leave you with before I go is feel into this. Feel as if it's already done because it's already done on a spiritual level. It's already done. Feel into that and allow that to just come into your life. Open up to it and let it find you. Because when you say this, that's the only action you need to take is that it finds you. Like I told you, these emails show up and it's for these roles to audition for, these roles to take part in. Like they just show up for me and all I had to do was speak the word and surrender to it, right? Remember, your words are so powerful. You are made in the image and likeness of the God within you, and he spoke the universe into existence, which means you can speak whatever you desire into existence as long as the feeling is behind it and as long as you believe that it can happen. Guys, I wish you the best today. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been a pleasure. We'll talk soon. Take care.